How is everyone? I'm doing something different. Well, I'm kind of hanging out of bed right now. Hold on, let me put my charger in. It is 7:30, about 7:30 in the evening. I'm in bed. I've got my little mini electric blanket. Does anybody remember that from last year? My lap blanket. I've already had my coffee, so I'm catching up on my water. I'm on my own this evening, which, I'm on my own about not quite 50% of the time, but it's okay. I do okay. I want to mention, and welcome to Coffee with Poet. I want to mention, someone said in the comments, you're doing something like you're doing great. You went from not being able to leave your home to walking in the mall. And I think that deserves a little bit of talking about. First of all, I've always had to leave my home. There's no way that I could forever stay in my home. I mean, no one can do that. Even when Sky was sick and I had to do things on my own, I had to go to the corner store. I had to go to Walmart. I had to go get prescriptions for us. I had to go to the doctor by myself, the therapist. There are things I had to do. And I did them by myself. On medication, but I did them by myself. So I did leave my home. I mean, I had to. So walking the mall now, it's walking the mall with someone holding my hand through every single step of the way. The man that I'm engaged to opens the car door, holds my hand, helps me out of the car, being a gentleman, and we hold hands walking into the mall, and he does not let go of my hand for 1 second during the 3 laps that we do in the mall. We walk for about 45 minutes. We do about 5,600 steps, and then we add to the rest of the steps through the rest of the day. So he's always with me. He's always right next to me. He's always holding my hand. If I don't feel well, if I feel panicky, if I feel anxious, he will get me out of the mall and into the car and home and in bed, where I need to be as my safe place. So there's a miracle has not happened. Walking is important for my mental health, for my physical health. Walking is necessary for his mental health and his physical health. He has some physical health issues and he needs to walk. And it's too cold right now in Pennsylvania to walk here. So we need to find a safe, level, even place to walk so that there's no falls or spills or anything. And the mall is perfect. We go to the mall as soon as it opens, and it's extremely desolate. The only other people there are the people opening up the stores and the other walkers. And there might be a handful of shoppers trickling in. Probably about 1/3 or more of the stores in that mall are closed down and empty. And so when we're there, there's almost no one in there. We only went in one time that Sunday night, I believe it was, and did some store browsing, and that's when there was a lot of people and I had the panic attack and I had to leave. So that's how we do it. It's like I need the exercise, he needs the exercise, and we have to move. We have to move our bodies. When you have panic and anxiety, you got to figure out how to do it. So I'm just going to talk for a minute about the channel and the direction the channel is going to take. I'm a little bit restless with this channel, and I feel like there's a lot of repetition. There's only so much more I can talk about Sky's death. There's only, I want it to be a little bit different. So I'm going to go off in a little different direction with topics. And I want to start talking about the really hard things to talk about. The things that might make people uncomfortable. Things that we don't talk about in society that we need to talk about. And so the shift in the channel may not be everybody's cup of tea. And if it's not yours, I totally understand. If you have a topic that's difficult to talk about and you'd like me to talk about it, put it in the comments and I'll do my best. But there's a lot I want to talk about that has nothing to do with what I got from Temu or my gem art, or even though those things are fun, that's not where my mind is a lot of the times. Like I go deeper than that, and I'd like to start digging deeper in conversation, and I'd like to talk about the hard talks, whether they be serious hard talks or funny hard talks or fun hard talk, whatever. So hopefully you guys will stay with me as I make this transition. The channel name will stay the same. I don't intend to change this channel name. If I do anything with it, it might be to add a word, but I don't really think so because I don't really know what I could add to it to express the shift in dialogue with the channel. I'm not sure. So I'll have to think about it. If it would be anything, it would be, instead of coffee with poet, coffee with a wayward poet. Because I've always loved that word wayward, because it's so me. So that, I mean, you might see that, but other than that, there wouldn't be, it'll still be me. But if you have a topic, if there's something that you think about, if there's something you wonder about, not about me personally, or it could be, but anything in the world, anything like things you're going through or things you're thinking about or whatever. The only thing I won't talk about is politics. I won't talk politics, but if you have a topic and you're interested in my take on it or whatever, throw it in the comments. So that's where we're going. We're going to go. We're going to go where no man went before. We're going to talk the hard talks, the deep talks, I can't believe she talked about that talks. We're going to go that direction. We're going to talk about things and hope I don't get strikes on YouTube. My new phone came today. Yay. Can you believe it? I've been talking about this phone for like 2 years. The phone came today. I need to go tomorrow after my therapy up to the mall, to the AT&T store, and have them do their magic and get everything from my current phone that I'm on right now to my new phone. Yay. I've got a whole bunch more space. I've got better cameras, and I'm super excited, which means I can actually do clips if I want to and put them together in iMovie and actually like maybe film parts of my life. And my fiance also said he will come on the video, so you'll be meeting him in one of the very, very future videos. And we'll talk about how we met and how our relationship is and what we do and how it flows and all that stuff. So that's what's coming up next. So take care of yourselves. Know that I'm here with you and for you. If you want to talk to me on Messenger, go to Facebook and go to Poet Quinn, Quinn, and send me a message, and it'll go over onto Messenger, and I'll find you over there. So just put in there like I'm from your channel, so I know. And I'll talk to you guys soon.